so much for tuning in to part 4 of the coin pusher build off. For those of you all that are a fan of the series, I know you all have been patiently waiting for this to get done. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Thank you so much for all the great suggestions. Today is going to be a good day. When you see these videos and there's not a lot of progress getting done, it's kind of aggravating. Well, today we're going to take a big chunk out of it. We're going to go ahead and start building the box, the back box to it, and I got I think a pretty cool idea to whoever wins this thing might appreciate a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and get that done, and we're going to start finalizing where we're going to go from this point. I want to thank you all so much for all the support. I want to thank you all so much for all the new subscribers. I am so blessed. Every day that the subscriber count goes up just a little bit more, I cannot tell you how much that means to me. I thank each and every one of you all that have been with me for a while, and all the new subscribers. I pray that we just can keep growing fast, and by doing that, if you could just help me out by sharing these videos and liking it, your social media accounts and things like that, that helps me out more than you could possibly know. Without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sit back, relax. Let's start chipping away at part 4 of the coin pusher build off. Alright guys, here we go. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright, so what I'd like to show you, this is some spare parts. Now I have a lot more lumber, but this is totally not necessary. Again, if we're taking the approach of things that are just spare, that's what I did. We got the dried coin pusher right here, and today pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to put a hole back here, and we're going to build the box that's going to hold the back part of the pusher. And we're also going to be building a platforms today. And let's go ahead and move this around. So we'll have all that done. Also, we're going to finalize what color we're going to do it. We're also going to finalize the system, the setup. So today's going to be a big day. All right, guys, hope you enjoy. All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is go over what we're going to do right now. Fortunately, it's wintertime where I'm at, and the heater makes too much noise and you can't hear me over the heater, so I have to shoot in increments. So I can turn the heater back on and warm it up in here again. But although we are using parts around the house, or obviously this wouldn't be a part around the house, but this would be a part you could get for probably a couple bucks, you still have to do things proper. And the reason why is the coin pusher itself, when it's going back and forth, it's on the motor, you want things as level as possible for numerous reasons. Obviously, you want it, for optimal operation. Also, when things are as level as possible, it takes the strain off the motors. And what we're going to be using, and I'll show you this right now, this is what we're going to be using for the platform that's going to be pushing the coin pusher back and forth. And honestly, I'll probably just use this one. This one is a spare cabinet part that I had from the family center. Never did anything with. It just sits and it's in the way. So I'm going to unscrew these. We're going to build the platforms on this. And there you go. That easy. So if it's in a binder, it's not completely level, there's going to be stress on this. So we want things as level as possible. And I get to that for a reason. And I'll show you exactly why. I have this kit right here. It's a Craftsman kit. It's a laser track system. It's got a level on top. So what we want to do today is I want to cut a hole. We're going to build the outside box. I want this to be as level as possible once we start actually doing the installation. So I would utilize this track system to make sure that it's just an extra eye. And plus, it really helps things out. They're meant, when you put pictures on the wall or anything like that, obviously that's the idea behind it. So first thing I'm going to do is measure it out. I'm going to measure where I want to make the cuts, and then we're going to go ahead and start building a box, figure out how far out that we want to go. Again, this is going to go in someone's house probably, so I don't want to make this obnoxiously big. I just want enough room for the power supply and what extra is needed for the board, and nothing more. But I have an idea that I've been thinking about, and I'll share it to you here in a second, of what we can use for the box, to build the box. That'll just be something really neat, something different. So let me get things ready. We'll go ahead and start measuring this out, and then we'll go ahead and drill a hole and cut it out. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, I drilled a hole so I can get my saw inside here. I'm gonna go ahead and measure out how big of an area that I want, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it cut out. Let's skip to that right now. Measurer out. I'm going to go ahead and cut this part out. So we subscribe. Everybody's asleep at the house, so I'm like making all this ruckus. They're upstairs, but they can still hear me, I bet. Alright, here we go. Now this is how I do it. I do X's. Everybody's got a different way of doing it. There's no really, as long as it cuts it out, even if it doesn't really matter, but I cut it in X's. I hope you subscribe when you get the chance. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take a piece of sandpaper, go through here and sand this down, and even out what I need to even out, and then we'll start on the second part. Alright guys, thank you so much. Time to put the box on. Trick to put wood on properly is gluing it. Also, to pre-drill the holes. Alright guys, hit a snag here, but let me show you what we got going on. I just put this here temporary, so get an idea. But the fan has to be mounted external, just like this one is. The power supply is huge. I really didn't realize how big this power supply was until I mounted it. So here's the snag. I gotta get a smaller power supply. That one just is taking up too much room. I could put it underneath, but it's just too much, too big of a power supply. So there's a snag there. I will keep that fan, even if I can move it around a couple different places. All right, so here's what's gonna look like in the inside. I haven't done it yet, but this board will be cut in two different pieces. One piece will be going out like this. The other piece will be down here for a ground, and it's going to be going like this. And it's going to be going in the back, and then down here is going to be your next layer that's going to stay still. That will end. I'm just going to use this. So this one will go up high. The system will be mounted right on this right here, and this will be the pushing platform. since we gotta wait on the power supply before I install this, guess I could've. Alright, so here is what's gonna be going. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna take these completely off here. But this will be mounted. We'll have the cooling fan. So this is what the back part will look like. Let me, so it'll be sticking out about this far. It's a pretty secure platform. This will be mounted to this board and it'll be going back and forth. Here's what I want to talk to you all about. Alright guys, well thank you so much. Actually I had planned to do a lot more of this new snag. I have to hold off for a second because I have to order a new power supply. I do not have a mini power supply like that. This could work out for a good thing. Although I'm doing the building, taking your all suggestions because one of you all will be the owner of this thing. So here is one of my ideas, thoughts that I had. Something that I thought would be cool, like to do with a lot of like arcade cabinets and things. I think one of the cool, neat things about electronics that have a lot of moving parts to it, it's pretty neat if you can have it open visual so you can see it moving. It serves a lot of purposes that way. So what my idea was, I'd like to leave this the same because the graphics that I'm going to be using, I have sheets of plexi. This is plastic, I have plexi, different varieties of it. I would like to get a vote below and see who votes for what. So please leave me a comment below, and here's my idea. The back box, I was thinking instead of building a regular box to have it as plexi to surround it. Now what we would have to do is sort of make this look decent, have the paint parts maybe that we wouldn't paint. I think it could serve a couple purposes. Number one, aesthetically, I think that would be cool looking because while you're playing the coin pusher, you can actually see the back part of it working and everything in motion. Second, and I think something that would serve a really good purpose, especially because the whole idea behind this coin pusher is it's supposed to be a compact version, easy to move around. You have a constant visual, you can always see what's going on back there. If it's making a weird noise, sometimes I know with these coin pushers, quarters can find their way back inside of there. You'd be surprised, and maybe making contact with something, maybe it's laying on one of the belts, a motor, whatever it may be. So this would give you a visual at all times. Now the disadvantage to it, how we're going to, the graphics and the coloring that we're going to do for this, you would have a clear box back here. So I'll leave it up to you all. I have both here because I was planning on going ahead and finish boxing in with the with what we had. So, but I have the plexi here as well. So we have to wait about the time that it takes for me to put another coin pusher video out for power supply. My taste ain't always what the vast majority taste is, so that's why I want to leave it up to you all. Apologize we didn't get as far as what I had planned, but there's snags. It doesn't matter what you're doing, and I could have went ahead and just put this power supply attached to the side, this huge unnecessary power supply, which again, you need a nice cooling system on it to keep it cool, and it just wouldn't have been right. So I want to do it right because again, I am giving this away. This is my first time building a coin pusher, and I definitely want to make sure whoever gets it, it will last them for a long time. They'll think about me, and maybe this will be a blueprint for something else. Once we get it down and we know, and then we already know all the mistakes that we made, we know all the shortcuts, so again, just understand that. Officially done this now. I didn't get as far as I wanted to on this. I am so sorry, but there's snags that happen sometimes, and that was just a snag. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Guys, thank you so much for keep on watching to the end here. I'm going to get through this as quickly as I possibly can. There's some things and shout outs that I'm really late on that I want to get to real quick. Little suggestions that I made can help your channel out. One of the things is if to anybody that's disencouraged about starting a channel, or someone starting a channel and you're just not bringing in subscribers quite yet or getting the views, believe me, that's 100% normal. One, let's just put this in perspective. For every second that goes by, every 1/1000 second, there's 1 hour of video footage that gets uploaded to YouTube. So to put that in perspective, every 24 seconds, which is not even a full minute, not even a half a minute, every 24 seconds, a full day of footage gets uploaded to YouTube. That's a lot of different options for people to see. Make you feel better, again, with numbers. Each month, 15 billion with a B viewers tune into YouTube. 15 billion people tune into YouTube each month. That's a lot of people wanting to see videos. And believe me, they're not here just to see one thing. I know when people sign up for DirecTV, they don't want just one channel, their favorite channel, and that's it. They want the big package that has all the channels and all the options. So believe me, if you upload something you believe in, if you upload something that makes you original, but something that you're passionate about, it's okay to find someone else that does the channel or something that you're interested in and to take key important things from them. What's not okay for you to do is be a carbon copy of that. Be your own person, be your own original person. Upload consistently, upload. If you say you're going to put a video out on Wednesdays, put a video out on Wednesdays. If The Walking Dead aired sometime Sundays, a new episode come out maybe Monday, maybe who knows what time, I think there'd be a lot of angry people out there. So remember that. People, when they subscribe to your channel, they're doing it for a reason, because they want to see future videos. They don't subscribe just to watch one video. They don't need to subscribe for that. So upload consistent. There's no overnight key to success. There's no overnight key to getting a viral video. If there was, believe me, if everyone knew the secret to getting a viral video on YouTube, then a viral video wouldn't have near the impact that one does now. My viral video was the magnet hack. I never thought in a million years that video would go viral, and if I had any idea that it would go viral, I probably would have changed a lot of things about that video, a lot of my wording in that video, but it is what it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through real quick and do these shout outs, and also say thank you to some people that have been a part of my channel for a long time. And there's also people that don't care anything about your what your video says. They just go on there and say, check my channel out. You know, I could have an arcade video and they say, hey, check my pet grooming channel out. Obviously they don't care anything about your video. They're just there to try to scam. So I try not to get behind into helping that out too much, because that's what little work that is. You know, that's just going through and finding what's trending now and then pop in there, hey, link to my video, check it out. That's not really doing what we had to do. So the channels I'm trying to help out are channels of people that are into this, that are a community trying to help each other out. People my son's age that are starting channels. People that I think really could deserve a little extra help. I'm gonna name off some names. After I name them off, I'll tell you a brief story about a few of them. Juggler Mansfeld, if I'm not saying their name right, I'll put their name somewhere in here. Juggler Mansfeld, the blogger, Sinister 51X, Cody Hartnett, Logan Massey, David French, and Robert. I'm not going to say your last name remotely correctly, so it's Robert P-R-Z-E-K-U-R-A-T. I'm sorry, Robert or Bobby, however you go. I can't pronounce your last name, but these are people that have either been with me since day one, or these are people that I've just completely enjoy communicating with each video. They're very encouraging to me. Some are Logan's from my home state. We're both WVU fans. Sinister, although I was Air Force, he's an Army vet. Just all around. Cody is a college guy. Lives close to me, a great guy. Just David French, this guy, just I think he's a younger guy, but always leaves me the kindest comments, just all around. These are people I'm lucky to have a part of my channel. These are people that I'm blessed, and this is what YouTube's brought to me. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you all. Now let's get into the channels. Alright, how I'm going to do the shout outs to the channel. I'm going to say their name, because some people just literally ask you to, I just say their name. Charlie Brent, Gaming Husky, Perp Husky, it's all the same. Poa Poa Aloha, I think it's P-O-I-P-O-I Aloha. Maybe that's Pui Pui. Stinner Johns, Angel Gonzalez, Ninja Lord Hunter, and the Claw Kid. Alright guys, I've checked everybody's channel out one way or the other. These are people that I'm picking that I truly do think that they care about are there to actually watch it and saying, hey, I'm coming out with an arcade channel, and I appreciate if you could check it out. For tonight, guys, I ask you all, help us support each other. There's a big community, but it's a small community. And I know the struggles of being brand new. I know how hard it was just to get to 100 subscribers, so I understand completely. I was fortunate enough to get a viral video, and fortunate enough that I was friends with the best claw machine channel out there. That's what helped me out. That was my blessings. So I know not everyone has that, so just keep plugging away at it, keep uploading, keep doing what you love to do. I'll keep on trying to help you out as much as I can. I ask for you, those that are watching this, check out the channel. If you see something you enjoy, subscribe to the channel, comment with them, give them suggestions, but let's help each other out. Let's do what we can to fulfill each and every one of our dreams, guys, like you all are doing for me. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you all more than you can possibly imagine. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate just always everything that you all do for me more than you can possibly know. I think I told you all, but we've got a bunch of huge stuff coming up. Surprise guest that's coming down really soon. I'm actually getting ready to put a claw machine video out for you all. It's been a while since I've done it. Hopefully it's received pretty good. And a bunch of other good things that just coming along the way, all for you all guys. No matter where you're at, no matter what time of day it is, guys, I hope you have the best day, night, evening you possibly can. And until the next video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Alright guys, thank you so much. See you soon.